Good morning, everybody. Hello. It's Monday, November 20th, 2023, and my name is Jennifer Cotton. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Midlothian, Texas. That means I teach people how to make greeting cards, scrapbook pages, gift packaging, and more with stamps, ink, paper, and lots of cool tools. So, good morning and welcome. Thank you for being here. Whether you're watching my video for the first time ever, my videos, or you've come back again and again. Thank you very much. It is much appreciated. Several people have already said hi this morning. Ginger, first one in Tennessee. Good morning, Ginger. Good to see you. Linda in Mansfield. Good morning. Janet in North Carolina. Mary Ann. Good morning to you. Love the emojis there. Terry. Good morning. Good to see you this morning as well, Terry. Denise in Southern Colorado. Karen, good morning to you, Karen, on YouTube. I think you're the only comment on YouTube. So yay, Karen. Lori in Minnesota liked and shared. Thank you very much, Lori. Kelly, good morning. Carol, good morning to you. All right. So good morning, everybody. So it's Monday. I normally go live on Thursdays at 9 a.m. Central, and it is Monday, 9 a.m. Central. It's Thanksgiving week, so happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you're ready, or you're going to be ready for that. So because it's Thanksgiving week, it's about to be strong holiday, stress shopping time. I'm going to do a video series this week, Monday through Thursday. Yes, including Thursday at 9 a.m. With some holiday stuff for you guys. So for today, grab your catalog, your holiday catalog, grab a pen, grab a highlighter, a Sharpie, grab some paper so you can be ready, because we're going to go through every page of this catalog and see what is going to stay, what's going to go, what is already sold out, etc. And I have probably 100, I don't know how many samples here to show y'all. Over 100 samples for sure, from some stuff in this catalog. So, hey Sandy, good morning. V, good morning. Just here to say hi before you head to work. Awesome. Thanks for jumping in and commenting. That helps me. Kylie, good morning. Martha, good morning. Yes, thank you guys for, even if you jump in for a minute, that it's all helpful, since I do this as a full-time business, by the way. I will be doing videos for the next 4 days, like I said, and you'll want to join my email newsletter so you can get those email reminders every day at 5 minutes before I go live saying I'm about to go live. Click here to watch. The link to join my newsletter is up here in Facebook and down here in YouTube. And so along with this video series, I have an amazing special offer for you guys. I always have a free class with your order of $25 or more online throughout the month. So you'll still get that. And with the host code, I'm skipping through to my graphic here. If that order is 50 or more, you also get a free full accessory. And then today through Saturday, so November 20 through 25, if your online order is $75, you get the class packet, you get the that is wrong. It's not the gold and silver trim combo. I forgot to update my graphic. It is I have them here to show you, Faceted Gems Trio Pack. That's with 50 or more. And then with 75 or more, you get those two plus 5 card samples. And you might be like, what card samples? The ones I'm showing you today from the holiday catalog that are about to retire. And some are not retiring, but that's what I'm giving away. 100 or more, you get the class, the gems, and 10 samples. 125 or more, class, gems, 15 samples. And with all of those, you need to use the host code. It's very important that you use that. It just gets entered on the checkout page. I have a video showing you how to do it. It'll be in the email that goes out today. It's on my blog right now, stamptherapist.com. 150 or more, though, don't use the host code. You get the class packet, the gems, and 20 card samples. But then without using the host code, because it goes over 150, in addition, you get at least $15 in free merchandise from Stampin' Up. So, of course, that's your best deal. Now, if I do run out of cards, I have a lot, you'll see today. I also have some retired Christmas card samples. So it'll be first come. Whoever's orders in the orders come in, will get the current samples first. And it'll be a variety, not all from one stamp set. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know. That is my special offer for Black Friday through Saturday, today through Saturday. Now, tomorrow, our discounts start on this catalog, which I'm going to go all over today. There's a few items that are discounted up to 60% while supplies last. They might even run out today. We don't know. But it could happen. And so you could wait till tomorrow, take advantage of that, whatever you want to do. But we're going to talk about it all today. I'm reading my notes to make sure I didn't miss anything. I also want to take this time to remind you that if you would like Stampin' Up! Merchandise for Christmas, A, you can send your friends to shop with me, give them a list, give them my website. B, you can give them my phone number, email, etc., and have them shop with me that way. You can give me your wish list and tell me to contact them and say, I know what Susie wants for Christmas. I know what Karen wants for Christmas. I know what Rosemary wants for Christmas, etc. Good morning, by the way. Rosemary, sunny Long Island. Love it. Karen, Karen, good morning. I was trying to read where you were from, Karen. Donna, good morning in Ontario, Canada. Love it. Martha, I think I said good morning, but I can't remember. Charlotte, good morning. Trying to see who I missed. Okay. Debbie, good morning to you. Julie, good morning. Okay. So what was I saying? So you can do all that to get your Stampin' Up! Gifts from me, or just for you for Christmas. And then I also have gift certificates available. I can email those out. I can print and mail them. I can print them for pickup on my porch. So gift certificates, send your people to shop with me, give me your wish list and tell me to contact them, whatever you want. Okay, so I'm going to point the camera down, get your catalog out, get your pen and paper, get your highlighter, your Sharpie, that's it. Highlighter, Sharpie, pen, piece of paper. Hey, Rhonda. Woohoo. Rhonda's off all week. I was hoping some people would be off so they could watch my videos. And yeah, so awesome, Rhonda. I will be doing videos Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. Central. Now, the other 3 are stamping videos. Today is not stamping, but hopefully you guys are going to find it very useful. I'm going to go through this retiring list with this holiday catalog page by page. Okay, so my ordering special that I was just talking about is these 4 cards. We will cut, die cut, punch, and emboss. I actually have a different helper going to do that this month, Chris. So we can get them out early. I want to get this mailed out the week of December 4th because it's a Christmas kit and you are going to possibly receive some free Christmas cards with your orders placed this week. So I want you to be able to put those to use right away. So week of December 4th. This is the free accessory if your order is $50 or more. It is the Lost Lagoon White and Smoky Slate Faceted Gems Trio Pack. I don't know why this is taped shut. I did not do that. I like it open. I must have loaned these out to somebody. Anyway, there they are. Gorgeous. So you'll get a free pack of that with 50 or more, 25 or more gets you this. Use the host code. And then 75, starting at 75 or more, you're going to get the free cards. So let me remind you one more time. 75 is 5 samples, 100 is 10, 125, 15, 150, 20. What samples, you might ask? The ones I'm about to show you right now. Not brand new, but from the current catalog. I was going to do one more thing related to that order special. Yes, Thursday, Rhonda. So you know how you put on the parade at 9 a.m. on Thursday? Just put on my video instead. No, but y'all can watch the recording if you're busy Thursday. I'm just going to our aunt's for like lunch. So I'll be able to do a video and then get over there in time. So, yes, ma'am. Valley Chick, good morning. Stacy, good morning. Okay, I feel like I was going to say something else about these cards, but I don't know what it was. So if I think of it, I'll blurt it out. All right, so everybody get your catalog out. Let's start. This is the September through December holiday catalog. This catalog is good until January 3rd, but it's always while supplies last. Even from day one, it's while supplies last. Some items have, I'm trying to get this nice and whatever, not a weird angle. Some items have already sold out. I wish I could get the whole thing on the screen. Some items have already sold out. So, fair warning. Okay, so I have marked my catalog with everything that is retiring, staying, whatever it's doing. Hopefully I've made no mistakes, but I have made mistakes in the past, so please be gentle if I do. So we're going to start right here on page, and my catalog is nearing the end. Well, you can't see the corners there. They're all curled up. We're going to start on page 5 with the A Walk in the Forest designer paper. It is retiring. This paper, first of all, coordinates with 2 suites we have, the Very Cute and Merriest Trees. So I actually have a ton of samples with this paper, but I'm going to show them at other times. So I just pulled this one because this bear is punched from this designer paper. And this background piece here and this piece is this designer paper. It is a very all occasion type Christmas paper that I have used with multiple different stamp sets and suites in this catalog. As you can see, it coordinates with the tree dies from Merriest Trees and the bear punch. But not only all that, it is our Making a Difference product for this catalog. And so $3 goes to Toys for Tots every time you buy a pack of this paper. So it's called A Walk in the Forest 12 by 12. So of course I recommend that. And it's just super versatile with the holiday images there. Okay, retiring. Next up, pages, sorry, my catalog is in a bad shape. 8 and 9, pages 8 and 9, the Merry and Bright suite. So everything's retiring except the iridescent adhesive back disc. So they're safe. They will be available later. Now this suite is one of my favorites from this catalog. We have the stamp set with the light bulbs, which I keep calling ornaments. I actually typed it as ornaments in my instructions classes this weekend. Anyway, but they're light bulbs, Christmas bulbs, both styles, old-fashioned and new. So it's got the string, it's got little lines to be like a light shining, it's got filament toppers, but then on top of that, it has all these words. I'm going to let you, oh, it's not on there. Well, we'll just look at it here. But it has, to you and yours, have a happy, Merry Christmas and bright. And then, oh, what fun, holly jolly, Santa was here, love. I love this set. I have a lot of samples with this set. Yes, the paper is gorgeous. So the Merry, bold, and bright designer paper, bright, traditional, good old-fashioned Christmas colors, Poppy Parade, Melon Mambo, Crushed Curry, Granny Apple Green, Shaded Spruce, Blueberry Bushel. So the bundle's retiring, the stamp set's retiring, the dies are retiring. I love it so much. My sampler is this month, but it's loaned out to somebody today to stamp at home, so I can't show you that, but I love it. But I have all these cards. The iridescent ribbon is gorgeous. It is retiring white iridescent ribbon. Open up my drawer here. This ribbon is gorgeous, so it's a get it while you can moment. Melon Mambo and Granny Green foil, gorgeous. I used that a lot on my projects. Here's some of the foil right there on this card. Going to be reduced to $9 starting tomorrow, and everything's while supplies last that's retiring. Not just the discounted items, but all of it. But the sale starts tomorrow. Okay, so let's look at samples real quick. So I don't like I said, I have over 100 samples, so I won't be able to linger on them too long. Some of these are from other Stampin' Up! Demonstrators. Some are from my past events. All are going to be given away to you. Given away to you. So don't forget, let me add this brand. Sorry, the service I use calls it a brand. Let me add this info on the screen here. Use that host code under 150, get the free Christmas cards. Ask me how. This ends on Saturday. It starts today. It's supposed to be through the 25th. I cannot keep anything straight when I'm typing all my graphics, but it goes through Saturday. I'll fix that for tomorrow's video. Hey Liz, good morning. Who said love that set and paper? Rhonda, yes. Linda, good morning. Okay, so now this glitter paper is retired. That's gone. That's gone. Too late. Okay, so these are any of the cards you see here are the cards I will be giving away. But also, even if you don't get those, these are just ideas for you to use with these stamps and bundles and dies and blah, blah, blah. I love this one with the not the colors you would think of for this bundle, I guess. Don't forget you can put masking tape on top after you stamp and then die cut out your bulbs and they look like they're heat embossed. They're all shiny. It's a super simple way to get those shiny bulbs. Some of these samples are already what am I trying to say? They're not already. Some of these samples are from classes that I have done that you may have never seen the samples before because they were private. This one just uses the designer paper in a different, with a non-Christmas stamp set. So it's a great paper for birthdays and stuff like that as well. Ginger, I saw that you've already placed an order. I totally get that. But I'm doing a Black Friday special, so this is an additional special that I'm offering for this week. So I apologize. These cards here are from the class I did with Alejandra. This is the tag kit, the festive tags that should still be available right now in our online store, combined with this stamp set. See the string here. The greetings are from this set. So that's what these samples are. Keep myself together here when I put these samples away. One moment. Okay, this is this one and one other suite are the two I have the most samples from. Okay, so again, these all use the stamp set plus that kit. The oh my goodness, festive tags kit. But see, you can cut out holly jolly. Like, it's so cute. It's such, to me, a versatile stamp set, even though it's ornaments. Those greetings make it so versatile. And plus, I just think the ornaments are so cute. These are, by the way, we used a different designer paper on these cards, which is retiring also. It's the Modern Garden Suite, whatever that paper's called. I'll get to it later. So it's not the Merry Bold and Bright. So, of course, you can combine things with different. I love these dies that cut out the filament, by the way. There's two different shapes, the heart one and the regular one. Okay, so there's that one. Let's move on to pages 10 and 11. So on page 11, we have the St. Nicholas bundle is retiring. With several of the bundles that are retiring, the dies are discounted. So on that, you'll want to do the math. So 3060 plus 27 is 5760. So it's still going to be cheaper to get the bundle if you want both. Do the math on any of these where the dies are discounted, unless you only want the dies. Now, the dies cut out the stamped images, of course, St. Nicholas, and the designer paper. There's some images, like this Santa right here can be die cut out with this die right here. And this is that paper that is while supplies last. I'm going to look in my online store. It's the Tidings. Hold on. I can't remember if it's called Tidings. No, what are you called? I have to look real quick. One moment, sorry. Traditions of St. Nick. Traditions. I knew it started with a T. Let me make sure it's available for y'all. Yes, it's still available, but it's while supplies last. So you can cut out stuff from that with these dies. Okay, retiring. Retiring, again, means while supplies last. It's kind of urgent because we don't know what's going to sell out when and all that. Okay, another of my favorites. Actually, Merriest Trees is carrying over. I'm so happy. I love the trees. Probably my second favorite next to the ornaments. But, and it coordinates with that designer paper on the first page, which I'll show you some here. But the bundle pricing is going away. So if you want to get this and save 10%, you need to get that before this catalog ends. Okay, so Merriest Trees bundle pricing will go away. This will be in our next annual catalog, and you'll be able to get it in the meantime in the online store. So here are samples with the amazing Merriest Trees. This one here, she didn't even use, and I don't have names for most of these because I had to get them ready to give away to you guys. What was I gonna say? No designer paper. She just used the dyes and sponging and, you know, embossing. It's gorgeous. I say she, I assume a female made this. I love this one. It looks like an envelope. There's that. We made a little, or I made a treat holder for a team incentive. We put some candy in there. So you can do that kind of stuff as well. I love this greeting that says, "We wish you a Merry Christmas," that's in the shape of the tree die. It's so cute. Like, stamp it and die cut it out, or vice versa. I think this one is from my sampler class. And by the way, I mean Stamp-A-Stack class. Here's the designer paper, A Walk in the Forest, in the background there. I combined it with Merry Bold and Bright designer paper also. Let me try to organize these. Merry Bold and Bright. Okay, so here's the Walk in the Forest paper ones. And on here we use the bear and the tree. Walk in the Forest paper. See how y'all are doing. Marcella, good morning. Thank you. I'm giving these cards away, you guys. Ginger's like, I get it, LOL. I know. It's like when you go buy something at, you know, wherever, and it goes on sale the next day. Costco, Target, wherever. Janet, is the ribbon from Merry Bold and Bright soft so you tie it in a bow? 100%, Janet. This is that ribbon that you're asking about, and I've tied it in so many bows, and it's very easy. Zero trouble. Super easy to tie in a bow. I've got it on these 3 cards plus that one. So yes, to answer that question. Here's one more with the A Walk in the Forest DSP. And of course, this stamp set has gifts in it that you can put under the tree, the little tree trunk. Like, I love it so much. Merriest Trees. I am really glad that's carrying over. So these Merriest Trees use the Merry Bold and Bright designer paper. What's that ribbon? And the foil here from Merry and Bright Sweet, whatever it's called. Dark green tree. This is just the die embossed on that tree. Again, I'm giving all these cards away, don't forget. And last but not least, you can just cut the trees out of foil. So, or whatever paper you want. Even designer, you know, probably patterns, it would look cute as well. Okay, there we go. Darling, thank you. I know, I'm sure there's people that find these walkthroughs very boring, but you don't have to watch if you find it boring. Okay, next up on page 13, Tiny Christmas Trees dies. So I never bought this one because having my helpers cut it for a class would have been pretty difficult. But I do think it's super cute. And I'll have 3 samples here. And I think it's super cute. It's going to be $23.20 tomorrow. It's just one big die that cuts out these little rows of of small Christmas trees. You know, like a triangle with a stump on the end. So this card here that someone made, she put green foil behind shaded spruce, the Granny Apple green foil behind the shaded spruce. I just love it so much. Like, it's so cool that how sparkly it is. If you had an ombre foil or an ombre paper back there, I think that could look really cool. A glitter paper, like there's so many things you could do with this die. It's going to be $23.20. Here's one where she just die cut it on cardstock and put white behind it and used it as a layer there, like a one element of this card, and it looks amazing. I love this card. Honestly, I don't know who made that one. And then here's where we cut the because I didn't do it, so I'm not saying we. They cut the trees out of foil paper and put green behind. And then he'd embossed the Mary. Isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous. So that's that die right there, which they show here pictured with the Festive and Fun stamp set, which is retiring. Festive and Fun is retiring. Super cute little animals with doing Christmassy things, like the giraffe is decorating a tree. He's got the star in his mouth. A rhino pulling a sleigh of gifts with little birds sitting on the gifts, holding a what is that called? A wreath. A moose holding a sort of like a fruitcake with holly leaves on it, wearing a sweater, and a little beaver holding a candy cane. They're all outlined so you can color them in. We have Happy Christmas wishes. May your season be one that's festive and fun. A little something for you with lots of love from me. So here's my 2 samples I have from this one. I love the coloring my friends took the time to do on these cards. Oh, and this one uses the die as well. Look at me not noticing that yesterday when I pulled all these cards. The tiny Christmas tree die in the background there. So love these cards. I'm so happy I get to hey, Christine, no problem. Thank you for sharing. That I get to receive from doing card swaps from being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Love it. Okay, let's see. Ginger, I love that Festive and Fun set. So versatile and fun. Yes. Ooh, great for fun folds. Definitely. Yes. And we have to remember all the samples in the catalogs too with all this stuff. Great ideas just there alone. Okay, so Oh Holy Night. Not only is it retiring, but half of it is sold out. So let me get my Sharpie. I can find the red one real quick. Yes. Shining Brightly designer paper, Oh Holy Night designer paper, adhesive back stars, trinkets. Sold out. We knew that was going to be popular. I'm not surprised at all. It's all gorgeous. The so of course the bundles are retiring. I do have samples here. And the stamp sets individually and the dies individually. I'll show them on the next page here. Grabbing my samples. I do want to point out the Night of Navy and Gold ribbon is carrying over, so that will continue to be available. You don't have to stress on getting that right away. It's going to continue. And so yeah, so basically it's all sold out except the bundles. So let's look at these bundles. We have the Night Divine bundle on page 16 and Stars at Night bundle on page 17. So Night Divine is the all words and the dies that match it. So I have samples here that might combine both sets on some of these, but you can see how gorgeous. I think what they used on this one is these pre-made note cards and envelopes that have this gold on it, but they cut it down to be a card front. And we should come across those in the catalog. I think they carried over, but I don't know what page they're on. Anyway, gorgeous. Just die cutting, and add your greeting. Gorgeous. And then this one, she die cut the people in 2 different colors to highlight. I love that. Of course, the star trinkets are no longer available, but it was gorgeous. The paper was gorgeous. Let's just focus on the dies. Either you have that paper or you have some other blue paper you can use. These next 4 samples here use a different designer paper, which did sell out. It was online exclusive, temporarily available, but you can see how you can just use these greetings with any designer papers you want. And This ribbon right here, side note, is going to carry over. So that'll still be available, the sheer. And we'll get to that when we get to that page. This card here has a belly band, and it's just a simple gatefold card. So you can recreate that with any stamps, any papers, any words or images there. The stars are shining. The stars are brightly shining. And then this one. And then oh no, I think this one is still with this set. This is one of those where it's like, so some of the stuff on this card, for example, came from both bundles. Anyway, so this was you put a candle, not a real candle, a votive electric thing in there to light up the vellum. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Can you see the wink of Stella and the people? It's just gorgeous. Again, combination, because the stars are in the Stars at Night bundle. Okay, so these are some Stars at Night samples. So this one on page 17, Stars at Night, there is an embossing folder and dies combined in one set, and you can emboss only, you can die cut only, or you can emboss and die cut at the same time, which is this effect here, which of course she's done on gold foil paper. Oh my goodness, look at that. Wild wheat looks just like gold. Wild wheat. Tea light. Thank you, Terry. I was like the little candle you get from Dollar Tree. And then this one, I love that. I mean, it's just taking this stamp set, using the die to cut out the wishing you the best and brightest holiday season, but different color scheme. So it takes on a whole different vibe and feel. Okay, so by the way, on Night Divine, the dies are reduced to $24.30. $24.30 and $27. So that's still, the bundle is still cheaper. So keep that in mind. But that is one where you might want the dies only, as also is Stars at Night. You might want the dies only. So the dies are discounted in the folder, $27.30. Let me see if it's cheaper. Now that is cheaper than the bundle. So you got to do the math. If you want these both, you buy them individually starting tomorrow, while supplies last. And sometimes on this while supplies last, things sell out in that minute, like hours after it starts. So, and sometimes they don't. So don't get mad at me either way. Okay, page 18. And if y'all have questions as we go, obviously post those. And I love Ginger. Like, just tell us what you like as well. Post anything you want. Replay, now, current, whatever. Okay, page 18 is the Rocking Horse bundle. So guess what? The die's already sold out. So all you can get is the stamp set now, which I think you can totally get that without the dies and it'll be fine. But yeah, Rocking Horse is retiring and the dies are gone. So you can get that stamp set. I don't have any samples from that one. And I don't have any from this one either. Shop the Town is retiring. This is the one that coordinates with the Les Shops stuff from the annual catalog. So there's a die to cut out these two buildings. You color in these images. It's basically you can add to your city from Les Shops buildings that are decorated for Christmas, and you can decorate your little town for Christmas as well. Christmas tree, carolers, darn, I always blank out on words. Yeah, I can't think of an arch, Christmas arch there. Okay, so there's that one retiring. That was pages 18 and 19. Page 20 is carrying over. This is the Forever Forest. I think I only have one card, although I might. What's this? Yes, right here, these trees. They combined Forever Forest with the Winter Magic stuff. Anyway, it will be available, so no panic, except if you want to save 10%, you have to do that before this catalog ends January 3rd. So don't forget that. This one, I can't believe these dies are retiring, but they are. The Handcrafted Elements dies. So I have a few samples here, maybe a couple with the dies, I'm not sure. Anyway, so we have the Handcrafted Elements dies, which cut out all of these like ornaments and just ornate images. Each image here has a piece that goes with it in the die set. So you cut out this ornament, and then you can cut out this beautiful oval shape to go behind it. You cut out this oval that's sort of greenery. It's more solid, and then you cut out the super detailed one, and it can go right on top of it. This is like a tag with flowers and leaves cut out at the top. Then there's a detail flower leaf that matches it exactly to cut out and glue on top of that. Then you have a little star, another tag. So anyway, handcrafted elements dies. Here's where I used it in my new catalog kickoff with some silver glimmer paper, which is no longer available, but you know, you get the idea there. So that's the really ornate, like old-fashioned Christmas ornament die. And then in addition, I used Joy to You, which is on page 21 as well, which is a stamp set that is retiring. These are great Christmas words for inside and outside of your cards. They are big, bold. They can take up a lot of space on the card, which is awesome. And it's basically all block letters, like all caps, but 3 to 4 lines each. And each line gets a little more bold. And then the bottom line is super thick bold. So wishing you a very Merry Christmas. Peace and joy to you and yours. May your Christmas be merry and bright. Sending good tidings this season of cheer. Okay, so let me show you the samples. So again, this one shows the ornament and the greetings. These are, by the way, combined with the Snowflake Magic designer paper, which is retiring. This one, I die cut out the ornate ornament and cut it in the middle and just spread it apart, which I got that idea from the catalog right there. There's that. And then here are 2 samples that just use those greetings. So combine them with designer papers. This is the Merry, Bold, and Bright. This is the Berry Christmas designer paper. Stamp it in a matching color. You got a card. Okay, so that was page 21. Now, page 22, Berry Christmas Suite. I forgot about my samples for this one. This is actually probably the one I have the most samples for. I was thinking of another one when I said that earlier, Christmas Classics. But I actually have the most for Berry Christmas. So this is extremely popular. It's all retiring. I can't believe the Bear Punch hasn't sold out yet. It's not all retiring. The folder's not, but everything else is. But that punch is still available right now. So get it while you can. So we have the bundle, the stamp set, and the punch, which is pictured here on the next page in full size. All retiring. Nothing's discounted there. We have again, this Snowflake Sky embossing folder is carrying over. So yay, that will still be available. We don't have to stress on that. Adhesive back glitter sequins are retiring, which I'm sure they will be on many of these samples. They're these super flat, I guess they really are sequins, but they're covered in glitter so much they just look like circles to me. But I think technically it is a sequin with a sticky back. They're gorgeous. Retiring. Balmy Blue Sparkle Ribbon is retiring. Let me grab that. It's gorgeous. It's so sparkly. I used it in my sampler this month, my bear sampler. And I did notice when I was cutting, I had to cut a couple of rolls of it in half because they got half a roll. A little bit of that super fine clear glitter does come off, but like a very tiny amount. But it's so sparkly. It's like a velvet ribbon. Not great for bows, but you will see where I've made some bows with it. But great to just put across your card. Okay, look. This is where I'm pulling this first round of samples from. And the bears go from here to here. That's how many samples I have with the bears. That means they're super popular because people, these are not only from me, they're from swaps and events and all that stuff. Okay, now don't let me get distracted and forget. Number 5, Berry Christmas Memories and More card pack is retiring, as well as the Berry Christmas Memories and More note cards and envelopes. And then, of course, the Berry Christmas designer paper will retire. That paper is really versatile. It's got, first of all, let me show you my note cards and envelopes here. So you get half red, half blue, half red card bases, half blue card bases. They kind of have snow and lines on them. The envelopes are vanilla. Oh, look at the front. Gorgeous. So those are pre-made card bases, and I have several card samples in here made from these. And then the note cards and envelopes can be used in scrapbooking, card making, any crafting you want. What did I call these? Not the envelopes. Memories and more. So you get the 4x6 cards. This pack has been used and cut up by me. Stickers. More 4x6 cards. They fit into our pocket pages we carry in the annual catalog as well. And then the 3x4 cards. And of course, this coordinates with your designer paper and the bear stamps and all that. Okay, so that's retiring. And then let's look at these samples. Okay, so Ginger, one of your favorite sweets. You've made so much with it. Rocking Horse makes great baby cards. Yes, yes, Ginger, I agree. That would be, and I just don't have a need personally right now for baby cards, but that would be such a great, incredible baby card set. Okay, so we're using the designer paper here, and then I assume this greeting is from the set, but I think it's not actually. So obviously, anytime we can combine. Like this is the greeting from Marius Trees combined with the designer paper from, how's this card open? From here, berry, whatever, the berry Christmas. There's that velvet balmy blue sparkle ribbon. So cute. This paper is just amazing. I love this card actually, how she cut the paper at angles and pieced it together. That's gorgeous. Some of these I didn't pay close enough attention to when I first received the card samples. Put the ribbon back there as a background. This card, let's make sure that was a slide. I'm going to slide off the designer paper. Boom. And she put candy in there, but of course I removed the candy. And we don't need to discuss what I did with it, but so this was a team card swap. I remember that. And I remember her putting candy in there. Oh my goodness. So cute. So versatile. Stamp a little bear on the vellum and then put it on there. So get this bear while y'all can, because he is going away. I thought he would stay. What were the dies that you showed earlier that have ovals and old-fashioned ornaments? Handcrafted elements dies. Stacy, handcrafted elements dies. Okay. This card just didn't get folded on the score mark. Super cute though. Here's the berry Christmas. A berry Christmas sample. But anyway, you can tell that this person, I want to say Robin made this, but I can't remember, made this card super fancy, super fancy. I have another one made similar to this that I'll be showing later in another suite that Kelly made. Anyway, that's a great way to show off all the patterns of the designer paper. This guy. You can do vanilla and white with these cards, with the bears. I think both work because the paper definitely has vanilla in it. Let's save those for last. Of course, obviously, I've got more dazzle paper sprinkled in all of these. I mean, a ton of these samples. This card was a special card that I made for an event, so I'm just going to show it here quickly. But yes, I'm giving this away. Place your orders with me, get your free cards. It'll be random who receives. But this was a special demonstration for a paid event. The bears there. This one was one of my Stamp-A-Stack class cards, but it was very popular on Pinterest when I did it. Okay, so there's all those. And then last but not least, these cards using the memories and more card packs and envelopes. Card, what is it called? Cards and envelopes. So they're larger cards. I used those card bases as the base. This was from an event I did with Genevieve Co. So I'm going to put an envelope with these for whoever I give these away to from your online orders this week, which goes through Saturday the 25th. As you see, I put the wrong date on my graphic there. Okay. So here's a bow I made with the balmy blue ribbon, for example. By the way, this ribbon, it does not, glue dots do not stick to it. They don't. I just use my Stampin' Seal and it works perfect. None of my bows have fallen off since I switched to Stampin' Seal for this balmy blue ribbon. And there's one. Okay, so there we go. The bears retiring. That was page 22 and 23. And then you can see the bear stamps in full size on page 23. On page 24. And it is a polar bear, by the way, for my blind customers. And it's just a polar bear, the punch, walking. There are other bears in the set that don't fit the punch, but that's what that is. Okay, next up is page 25, Gift of Giving. I was like, what are these embellishments right here? But I guess that's just from other things in the catalog. Anyway, it distracted me. Gift of Giving. So it's retiring. It is image. It's really cute. It's coloring in. It's a lot of coloring in. So we've got basically the bottom half of a Santa Claus holding gifts. So you can't see his face or upper body. And they're really large. And it says on the gifts, it says gifts from Santa Claus. These are all outline images that to me you would really want to color in. Then we have a pretty large coffee mug. Let me see. Santa is like 3 1/4 inches tall. The coffee mug is about 2 1/4. Anyway, it's a coffee mug that says "Have a cup of cheer" on the front, and then inside the mug, coming out of it, is marshmallows. Looks like a chocolate chip cookie. Is that what y'all think that is? a candy cane and a little sprig that looks like a mistletoe sprig. And then there's a mistletoe sprig laying in front of the cup. There's a single mistletoe sprig. There's like a line of stars that could be, I don't show it here, but it could be coming off the coffee like steam, but it's like little stars. Anyway, and this one that is, it says "To You" in bold blocks, but each letter is inside a gift, like a 3D drawn gift that you can color in. So there's 5 gifts with bows on top, little stars around it. It says "To You." Hopefully that's a good description there. Hey, Pam, happy Thanksgiving week to you as well. Marcia, good morning. Elaine, good morning. Cindy, yes. I don't know which card you said was gorgeous, but I'm sure it was. Most of these are not made by me. I'd say, I don't know if it's 50-50, but look, this one's a gift card holder, so somebody's going to get that. Awesome. I think I caught up. Facebook user, very, very cute. Yes, Terry, exactly. Okay, so there's that. Next up, Winter Owls. This is retiring. It's a bundle on page 26. Nothing is discounted. It's just these gorgeous owls. I have one sample here. If you participated in my holiday catalog kickoff, you got to see lots of samples from this from Chris. She did a display for us. She even made a Harry Potter card, I think with this owl for Hedwig, or I think that's how you say his name. Anyway, so 3 owls in different positions, flying and 2 not flying. There's a little circle image. I haven't looked close. I think that's a berry, or is it a moon? I'm not sure. There is like a nice fancy looking spruce branch, tree, Christmas tree branch, whatever. A little background stars image, and then a couple of 3 greetings. May you have time to enjoy the quiet moments of this season, sending love and warm wishes. So here's my sample. Now the dies, I don't have this bundle, or I would just grab it out and show you. The dies are really nice. They cut out the stamped images. They cut out additional like wings and just this bird that's a standalone. This is actually the glow in the dark paper, by the way. So this, see, that is a moon, I guess. She stamped it on the glow in the dark paper and die cut it out and put it behind these trees, which is a different set of dies from the annual catalog. Those trees there. Grateful for the everyday magic of you. Love this card. I don't know who made it. Anyway, yeah, she put that back there as a moon. Anyway, but it has this die that makes like a tree with a hole in it to put an owl inside. It's like just the trunk of the tree. Trunk, I guess is the right word. Just a section of a tree trunk. And it's it'll be embossed when you die cut it out. So pretty cool. Okay. Next. Mistletoe is poisonous. Is it mistletoe though? Maybe it's not mistletoe. Janet. But like, what do y'all think that is? Must be some other plant that has a berry on it. Don't eat the mistletoe, everybody. Don't eat it. Okay. These are Carrying Over, Fragrant Forest, and Graceful Deer, page 27. But I have some samples to show you. They are our 2 background stamps in this catalog, and I think they're awesome. Again, you don't have to panic buy because they're going to carry over. Here's the deer. So you can just stamp it one time. It adds lots of detail. It's 3 deer standing on snow, a snowy ground, and then skinny trees growing up around them. You don't see any leaves or anything. It's just the skinny trunks of the trees. And then one deer is looking up to a little bird on a branch, a really tiny little bird there. So I have this one sample of that one. It's just really nice. It is landscape layout. So it kind of has to go on a landscape card or on a smaller piece of paper where you just put a section on it. Then the Fragrant Forest is portrait, and it's gorgeous. I actually used it in my card class this month, but that sample, it's not available to me right now. But these other 3 samples I have, basically it's a big background stamp of trees that go, you've got like a row of trees at the back and then some snow in between. I don't know, they're angled. It's like 3 sections of trees. Then to the right, a little triangle section of these really fancy Christmas trees. Tell me what to call these trees. And then some snow in between, like a triangle of snow, and then trees on the bottom left. It's gorgeous. It's easy to make a card. As you can see, all 3 of these basically are the same card. We have a balmy blue paper, and the trees are heat embossed with white. We have a piece of white paper, and the trees are stamped in fresh freesia. But I think they used a couple of different inks there and added ink to the stamp to make it deeper purple and lighter purple. And they just stamp the trees straight up in Night of Navy on white. You get little detail in the ground when you stamp it in whatever color. So like this is navy, little dots. Like it's just gorgeous. I'm so happy that one's carrying over. I don't have the Graceful Deer. I don't have that. All right, I'm going to write down fir tree, Janet. I'm going to write it here. So she says fir trees, F-I-R, fir trees. Okay, so there we go. I love it. It's not retiring, but go ahead and get it anyway because it's awesome. You can use it this year. And then, Shirley brought a sample to club this month. She had made with it where she used sponge daubers and made it like fall colors. Not really like this, but similar to this, more like fall colors, but a bunch of fall colors. It was really gorgeous. So, okay. Next up, pages 28 and 29. I'm glad it at least looks like mistletoe to you as well, Janet. Because you know I'm always saying the wrong plants and flowers and stuff. But yeah, I guess like maybe somebody should have asked if you could put mistletoe in a coffee cup. But maybe it's just not to eat. Maybe it's just for decoration. like the whole cup. Maybe it wasn't edible. Okay, so 28 and 29, I love, love, love the Joy of Christmas suite. That's what the suite is called. It's a double bundle suite. So we have Joy of Noel, Christmas Classics. I'm moving on to tub number 2 of my samples here. And I have a ton of samples with this one. With these two, I should say. So for my retreat, we combined both bundles, which are shown here on the next page. So let's real quick look at Joy of Noel on page 30. I can't believe it's retiring. I can't believe, especially Christmas Classics is retiring, because these dies are so amazing. So amazing. So Joy of Noel bundle is, there are some large floral, Christmas floral images like holly leaves, regular leaves, berries, and pine needles, sprigs. 2 different styles of that, a couple of holly leaves, a stem with berries on it, the word Noel in a really big font that you can stamp. It's N-O, and then below it E-L. They're almost 1 inch tall each. And it's real ornate. You have the 2 dots you can stamp over the E. 2 dots over the E. You can also die cut those out and glue them back on top over the E. Do they even show that in these samples? They should, to help people like me. They did not. Anyway, joyous, making spirits bright, little background and accent images. Then the dies, you can cut out the word Noel, so you can cut it alone. You can cut it, stamp and cut it. Like, it's just so versatile. I'm going to show you samples. You can cut out some sprigs, and then, of course, the stamped images. Okay, so there's that one. Shouldn't retire. It's amazing, but it is. And then Joy Christmas Classics is even better because the words, beautiful fonts, classic Christmas greetings, Christmas, Merry Holidays, Happy Wishes to you and yours, Season's greetings, deck the halls, peace on earth, tidings of comfort and joy, beautiful fonts. You got a little pine needle image, a holly leaf image, some berries, little, again, accent pieces. But then these dies, which I don't really need to get out my dies because I'll just show you in the samples. You've got these frames, then you've got a rectangle and a square to go inside the frames that fit the greetings. Of course, they'll fit other greetings we sell. Cut out the die cut images, the stamped images, cut out a holly leaf, sprigs. I'm trying to remember what these 2 are. I can't remember what these 2 dies right here are. They're not labels. My dies are kind of where I can't get to them right now. But anyway, let's just look at these samples. Okay, so we've got here a scrapbook page. Oh, well, I'm sorry, before we look at the samples, let's look at the whole suite. So everything's retiring except the black and vanilla large check ribbon. Thank goodness that is carrying over. But we have the 2 bundles and each individual stamp set are retiring. Only 1 set of dies is reduced. I'll talk about that in a sec. The holly, loose holly gems and sequins are retiring. I should have those here. Here's one. Loose holly gems and sequins are retiring. They're really gorgeous. I'm going to show you a shaker card we made at retreat, and then you're going to want them. They're so shiny, but they are loose. They're not sticky back. It's little musical notes in gold, holly leaves that are embossed in green, and large and small red rhinestones, loose in a little container. The joyful 12 by 12 designer paper, beautiful, gorgeous. Foil paper, and then the Joy of Christmas, which is just beautiful classic Christmas paper, poinsettias, wood grains, greens, cherry cobbler, real red, old olive, shade of spruce, pecan pie, pebble path. It's gorgeous. Love these 2 bundles. Who said that? Pat. Yes, I should have known Pat because I can tell Pat by her emojis. Her name's not showing, as you can see. Agree, Pat. Catherine, good morning. Thank you. Okay, so here we go. Using all those products. This is the Joy of Christmas designer paper on this scrapbook page. And here is one of the square die I told you about from Christmas Classics that you can die cut out for your greetings. Here's Merry Christmas stamped because you combine Merry with Christmas or other words. Anyway, so I stamped two stamps there to make that. Here's one of the sprig stamps. We just stamped it in green and then used our water, what is that thing called? Blender pen to pull in the green. Okay, then here's the second scrapbook page. Same design, same designer papers used. Tidings of comfort and joy there. Gorgeous. And we made this sampler. So this sampler actually shows you all the ways to use Noel. So it fits in that square die beautifully. So perfect, which is in the opposite set of dies. So Noel comes in one bundle. This die comes in the other bundle. So you got to get both. Then we cut out a the square. Then we cut out Noel out of that. Then we cut Noel out of another piece of paper and glued it back inside. Then we stamped Noel and die cut it out. And then, of course, you can die cut Noel from any color paper you want. But, for example, gold. Grab all these samples. And, which, I don't know if I have that here, though. That's on my Stamp-A-Stack this month, and someone has that. I don't think I have one. But imagine if we just die cut out Noel and it was in gold and we put it on a card. I put it on my card Stamp-A-Stack this month. Anyway, okay, so there we go. Here is the big ornate frame that goes around the square one. It's just another square, but just with all of these like needles and leaves and holly leaves and berries, but they're not stamped or anything. You just die cut it out. It's super intricate, and then the square fits on top of it. And then, of course, you can see the stamped images here from the sets. Okay, then we've got, well, here's a box real quick. These boxes are retiring, I believe, when we get there. This, I forgot what they're called, honestly. But, ooh, I can smell Scott's cooking chili. He cooks me chili every week, and that is my diet. It's chili. Anyway, I smell it. There's the box. I don't know what else to say about it. Let me set that aside for when we get to those boxes. Okay. For my samples here, again, it might be a combo of the two suites. There's, again, that detail ornate square frame. Here is the other ornate label, I guess we would call it, for the what the heck is the word? Rectangle one, the long skinny rectangle one. So this die here cuts out exactly like you see here, all these details and the solid frame in the center, and then sprigs sticking out top right, bottom left with holes in them, like it's very detailed. And then you put your solid greeting right in the middle on top of it from the other die rectangle. Quick note, you could stamp on the larger piece that has the leaves attached to it, but not with this paper I cut. This is the oxidized paper, which I think is carrying over actually. But I can't remember. We'll see when we get there. You could stamp directly on that, but this layers it. You can pop it up. It makes it more beautiful. Okay. Again, the ornate frame in white there. This is the snowflake magic paper. This paper, believe it or not, y'all, well, it's sold out, so it doesn't matter, but it's the Oh Holy Night paper. Isn't that gorgeous? Just doing the back sides are just like neutrals, copper clay. Anyway, but there's that rectangle frame again. Gorgeous. I forget. Oh, that's the oxidized paper that she cut this frame out of. Got some in it, but using different suites there or different designer papers, so I'll save those. These are the loose holly gems. What's it called? Loose holly gems and sequins on that card. So on this one, we cut out the square, stamped Noel, cut it out, and popped it up on top of it. So just to give it more detail. You can make a wreath out of the curved floral image on Joy of Noel. Just take 3 of them, make a wreath. Here's the shaker card. So we cut out Noel did a traditional shaker card, but the Noel is the opening. So obviously there's a window sheet in front of there, and then put in those loose holly and gems. Woo! Okay. This card, these stamp sets look great. Heat embossed. Here's that foil paper, joyful. I love it so much. You got to get joyful. You got to get it. This was the other one I thought I had the most samples from. So I think we've done the 3 that I had the most samples from. And I just love these 2 sweets. Here's the other card that's similar to the one I showed you with the bears that I think Robin made, but Kelly made this one. See how it fits into a regular size envelope, and it looks all normal, but then it just expands and expands. It's really, really cool. This was a swap again. This was a swap actually from my retreat. So now this one uses the designer paper. The wreath, I believe, is from the annual catalog, whose stamp set name I forget right now. This was a swap also from a team event from Linda, but she used that Joy of Christmas designer paper. And then I had a couple left over of our thank you cards from the retreat that we use, obviously, the stuff from. Okay, and then a couple more samples here, which are some cards. These stamps with Merry Bold and Bright designer paper. So you got to think out of the box to not only, think that stuff only works with what Stampin' Up! Shows us, basically. So these are all Merry Bold and Bright designer paper. Okay, there we go. Now on page 30, you'll see Joy of Noel, Everything's Retiring. On page 31, you'll see Christmas Classics bundle, and the Christmas Classics dies will be reduced to $33.30. I'm gonna step away for a sec, pick up these cards I dropped. Let me do the math for you. 33.30 plus 21 is 54. So the bundle is still cheaper there if you want both. But this will all be while supplies last. And just a reminder, in case you just came on, that I will be giving away all the Christmas cards I'm showing. I mean, hopefully I'll give them all away. It depends on how many orders are placed. But anyway, now through Saturday the 25th, ignore my typo on my graphic there. $50. Starting at $75, you're going to get a class, some embellishments, and 5 card samples. 100 is 10 samples, 125 is 15, 150 is 20, and those samples are from the ones I'm showing you today. Okay, so on page 32, I'm very sad. My bingo stamp set is retiring. Sending cheer, this bundle. And it's super discounted, which I guess means it's not that popular. So the stamp set is only $14.40. We're on page 32. And the dies are $21. So that's $35.40 for both. Versus $53. So you're saving $17.60 off the bundle pricing, which is already discounted. This makes super adorable cards, tags, etc. When you die cut these out, you get little holes to make tags. You can make the gingerbread with the face. You've got a stocking. You can also just die cut a stocking. Let me see if I have these dies available. I know where they are. Right here. There. I took them with me Saturday to my club because we had used the gift one on one of our things. So you can cut out a Santa hat, the fur that goes across, and the puff ball. You can cut out a gift, a standalone Christmas present, a standalone stocking. Here's the fur that fur for the stocking, I believe so. Fur to go on top of the stocking, a standalone heart, some leaves that are stitched on the edges, Oh no, here's the fur for the stocking. What is this? This is also for the stocking. I can't remember now. Stocking images, I believe. And you can cut out the stamped images. Another different style of present, an envelope, a gingerbread man or lady. The buttons are hearts on this one. A stocking, which you stamp and it's solid and it has little stars. There won't be any ink there. Lots of greetings for you, sending cheer, open me, to, from, no peeking, 3 hearts that you can stamp inside the buttons to color them. Another stamp for just the top of the stocking. Holly leaves, berries, and the little face. Oh, and XO and ho, which you can stamp 3 times and say ho, 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 and 2 little stars. So you can get it incredibly discounted. It may sell out because it's so deeply discounted. And I really want y'all to take my bingo class. So buy it ASAP so you can take my bingo class and make these projects. You're going to make the gift card holder. There's a gift card holder in there. You're going to make this gift card holder. Okay, excuse my sticky note. Where's the gift card portion? Right there. You're going to make this one, gift card holder. And you're going to make 4 really large tags. And like, I die cut, punch, emboss everything possible, or Landa does, or Chris does, or Karen does. And then you're just going to stamp and assemble along with me on bingo, which is on December 7th, I believe. Were you on December 7th? Hold on, I got it right here. Yes, December 7th. So you need to register by November 26th, this Sunday. So that is my bingo, but if you take it, you might want to get those the bundle. Okay. All right. That's the bingo. Of course, you're going to get a little goodie bag with it. You're going to get a chance to win hundreds of dollars in prizes, but most importantly, you're going to get to hang out with me and play bingo and stamp together on Zoom. Okay, so sending cheer, page 32, discounted. Like, let me just show you real quick again. Look at this gift you can just make with die cutting. It's so cute. Okay, so I have some other samples with this one. It has been very popular with the stuff I've received. So I'm not sure why it's so discounted, but to me that means we have a ton of these and we need to get rid of them. Stacy, thank you. Yes, I think you signed up already for bingo, right, Stacy? She says, I love bingo. Okay, here's a card. This was from a class I did, which I didn't really, I advertised the class, but I didn't really show these samples. This is from a team swap, and I literally just saw the inside of it yesterday when I was getting ready to pull these cards because I'm going to give them away. And I'm like, oh, I never opened it. It has a pocket on the inside to hold a gift card. They put a Starbucks. I'm sure this has no money on it, but I should check. I don't remember whose swap it is. But yeah, so she made this gorgeous swap with this set, but with non-traditional colors, with purples. And then you open it up and it's a big surprise. I love how the gifts are stamped on the inside. So you can't just stamp. It's a box, like a rectangle box, tall and skinny. When you stamp it, it is each 4 squares of the gift are solid, and little white or whatever color your paper is, dots won't get stamped. And then you stamp the bow on top of that, and it's like the plus sign bow with plus sign ribbon with a bow on top. Anyway, 3 different colors of purples in there. I don't know who swapped this was. Betsy. Of course it was Betsy's. Who said that? Rhonda, thank you. This was Betsy's swap. But I had no clue about the inside Rhonda until yesterday, and I received this 2 weeks ago or something. Anyway, okay, enough about that. Next is this one. We used Merry Bold and Bright again on this one, and so this almost even looks like graduation colors to me for some reason. It gives me graduation vibes. This card, super cute, Merry Bold and Bright. Another Merry Bold and Bright. So see how when you cut out the gingerbread man, it actually cuts a hole in the top. It's like it puts a little loop tag on the top. You can hand cut that off like we've done on other samples, like Betsy did there. Or you can leave it, and I tied 3 gingerbreads together. So there's that. Like I showed you, you can just make a Christmas hat, a Santa hat, I should say, and the gift. Cute, huh? Or you can just stamp the gift and die cut it out instead. And it looks a little different than the other gifts. So there's really 2 types of gifts. And these aren't tiny little gifts. They're a good 1 3/4 tall by 1.5 wide. And then these were from my team meeting, some gift tags we made using all this stuff. And we used some designer paper from the annual catalog, just like our gingham, I think it's called, designer paper. Getting myself confused here. Something fell off of this. I have to find it. I think I saw it yesterday. It's a little heart. Anyway, okay, there we go. Sending cheer. Sign up for bingo. Go ahead, grab that link right now. And thanks, Rhonda, for telling me who made that, because I didn't know. Okay, next up on page 33, Jolly Words is retiring. So it's super cute. It's another one. Oh, and the Christmas Tidings folder. Jolly Words is a stamp set. I came over here to find my Christmas Tidings embossing folder, which is being used on many of the samples I've shown today, but I haven't pointed it out. Okay, Jolly Words, 3 stamps. We have 'Tis the Season in a big block, super thick, all caps, but the O in season is a Christmas ornament that you can color in. Joy, and then so giant, even taller, 1 inch tall, J and Y, solid, thick lettering. The O is a wreath that you can color in. And then below that are 2 little elves. One is putting a ornament on the wreath, and they're just little skinny elf guys that you can color in. And the last one says ho, 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 all in a row. It's not as thick of a font. It's more ornate, I guess, but all caps, typewriter, fancy, ornate font. Then below that, in sort of a little curve, is a sleigh. Santa's got his hands on the reins, and there's 4 reindeer, all outlined. You can color in. There's a bag in the back of his sleigh, and there's like some clouds around ho, 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 and some little stars. So I have 1 sample of the Joy where they colored it in all nice, used Joy of Christmas designer paper or deckled circles dies, and yeah, there's that. So there's that one. I'm going to look real quick if I can quickly find something, because I know I used, yeah, here's one. The Christmas Tidings embossing folder is retiring. It's on page 33. It will be $7.65. And it is amazing. I don't know, you can see it well on this screen, but it just puts all of these Christmas words. They've designed it so that it will work landscape or portrait. Some words go that way, some go the other. And then it's got words, it's got little Christmas trees, a gingerbread man, ornaments, gifts, stocking, poinsettia and leaves, holly, leaves and berries, and then all kinds of words: joyful, holly, Christmas, tree, tidings, love, stockings, Noel, Santa, lights, reindeer, like all kinds of words. This is just one example where I used it as a background on this card so Poppy Parade paper, and it's embossed there. But it has been used in a ton of the cards I've already shown you guys today by me and all kinds of other people, because it's super versatile. So that's on page 33, retiring. Tomorrow is when the discounts start, and while supplies last. So this stuff may not have sold well during the catalog for whatever reason. I don't know, but maybe not. But when the sale happens, everybody buys it. So, it may or may not last any amount of time. Okay, Radiant Light on page 34 is retiring. I do not have that one, and I don't have any samples from it, but it's got candles, warmest wishes, may your joy be bright, wishing you a happy Christmas. There's no dies that match it or anything, but it is really pretty. It's just wasn't as popular, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I have no clue if it was popular, actually. Here are these cards and envelopes, and they are carrying over, but I just want to show it because I showed it to you on a sample earlier. Brushed gold cards and envelopes, page 34, will still remain available. But in case you never saw them in the first place, it is literally a, I believe, normal size, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card base. Before you fold it in half, the center has gold foil, and it's like it's brushed out to the left and right with a literal wide paintbrush, so it fades out, but then you heat embossed it with gold. So it goes on the front and back, whichever direction you turn the card, it'll look good. Then the matching envelope has a gold foil flap and some gold foil coming from the front left. So those will still be available. It's only $12 for 20 card bases and 20 envelopes. So you may have missed that the first time. And I liked how it was used in that one card where she just cut the front. And basically you get 2 out of that if you cut this card base up and use it as an element, almost like a designer paper on your project. Okay, and then y'all may know that I like this set here called Wishes All Around. It is retiring. It's a bundle on page 35. I used it on my video last week to make some cards. I hope you guys liked. The dies, Wishes All Around dies, will be $32.40 tomorrow. That's still not as cheap as the bundle if you want both, all while supplies last. So I have my samples here from the video and from the other ones I had, but I'll just show those again. Not everybody sees every video. So within these dies, you can cut out this snowflake wreath, which I think to me was the most popular thing about these dies at my retreat, that snowflake wreath. Everybody was like, OMG, you cut out a snowflake wreath. But you can also stamp and cut out the tree wreath. Here's the snowflake wreath again. Of course, I'm doing it in sparkle, more dazzle paper every time, but you don't have to. Then there's the little individual trees that you can die cut out as well. You can also stamp and die cut out the trees. Tree wreath again. And then there's that one that I made on the video. So that one is retiring. The dies will be discounted, and you could get these dies only. If you want to save money, get them for $32.40 and not get the stamp set. And you would have, I mean, the only thing is I don't know about this wreath not stamped, the trees. I don't know about that. I don't know how it would look not stamped, but it might look good. Die cut it, emboss it, put 2, like I did in the video. It might look okay. Anyway, your choice, whatever you want to do. I made you order wishes all around, Janet. I'm very proud of that. Thank you. Thank you, Janet. I mean, I'm hoping I think you're a demo and you got your discount with it, but I'm very proud of myself for that. Good morning, Shirley. And yes, Julie, cute set. Okay, Winter Meadow. I've mentioned this a couple of times in the video on today for other reasons. Winter Meadow Suite is retiring now. Several of the things are carrying over in this one. The Faceted Gems Trio, that's what you can get free with your online order with me right now for 50 or more. And I know someone had mentioned earlier they already placed an order earlier in the month. If you ordered through the 16th, you're getting the class packet, which that is limited to 1 per person per month. And if it was over 50 through the 16th, you're getting the silver and gold ribbon. If you place another order with me for 50 or more, you're all starting now. You're also going to get these Faceted Gems Trio. So you can double up throughout the month with the accessories. But anyway, okay, Magical Meadow Bundle is retiring. We'll look at that on the next page. I believe they have it. Yes. But Faceted Gems Trio will still be available. The silver and white sheer ribbon, which is gorgeous. It was out of stock for most of this catalog period, but it's coming. It's in stock now and it's staying. And I'm so happy because it's so pretty. So we're good on that. Now, Snowflake Magic designer paper, I'm going to show you some samples now, but also you've seen it on other samples earlier today. It's going away. It's a gorgeous foil. Okay, this doesn't show a lot of it. Gorgeous foil paper, but I think I just showed it yesterday. I mean, Thursday on my video too. But anyway, that's retiring. The only designer paper in this book that's carrying over is this Winter Meadow. You will still be able to buy that, which is crazy. They never carry over regular designer papers. Okay, so I have some samples here from Magical Meadow. Let me show you the bundle. It's retiring. It's on page 38. Not discounted. So you can get the stamp set, the dies, stamp set dies, or both. Here's some samples from it. Gorgeous. It's just one of those stamp sets where you kind of have to just stamp all the florals together to make a real pretty scene. But you can also stamp and die cut them out. And there's other dies within the set of dies that just cut out greenery type images. The snowflake paper, gorgeous Snowflake Magic. Again, greenery dies. Ooh, the smell of this chili is making me hungry. I made this, I think I made this on a Facebook Live. There's that sheer ribbon, but see, you can just combine and do images. We have made the sparkle of the season bring joy and delight, winter wishes, and the colder weather brings us together. This is the card I made as a photo holder. Goodness. I was going to say a Christmas card holder. Now, these dies went unorderable, but they are coming back. It's the Radiating Stitches dies. So you can just put your Christmas family photo in there, and then you can pop it out, or when your guests pop it out, whoever, not your guests, your friends pop it out. It's still a beautiful card. I love it, Janet. I'm going to look real quick because those dies are going to be out for a minute. Let me look. I saw it this morning. What's it called? Radiating. Wait, I'm on the wrong page. Wrong page. Radiating. Yeah, December 18th on Radiating Stitches dies. But anyway, there's a sample. Gorgeous sample from April's retreat class. See all that stuff you can die cut out just to make a little bouquet. This one, again, that paper's carrying over, but she cut out the deer from that designer paper. And then back here is the retiring Snowflake Magic paper. This was one from my Facebook Live. That's the Snowflake Magic paper that's retiring. Can't get that silver anymore. So sorry. And then more Snowflake Magic paper. This is just gorgeous. April made that one as well. Okay, so there's Magical Meadow. On page 39, the sparkling snowflakes are carrying over. That is great. There is a punch that makes a tag. And I've seen, actually, Linda shared with me, another demonstrator took a square and punched the tag on all four corners, and it makes like this cute little thing. You know what I mean? All four corners are punched and have that on it. But anyway, it's carrying over. I have one sample here that Amy made. But the bundle pricing is not. So if you want to save 10% on this bundle, get the punch and the stamp set, you have to do it before this catalog ends. Sparkling snowflakes is, just FYI, there is a solid snowflake and a detail snowflake that you can stamp on top. 3 different sizes and styles, kind of small, medium, large. We're gonna put the ruler. Smallest is about 1 1/4. Then we have 1 1/2 and 2 inches tall. And we have winter greetings for you, let it snow, and make the season sparkle. So if you want that bundle pricing, get it now. Okay, and then we have this bundle, which is retiring. It's called Above It All. I actually bought this one and didn't use it yet, but I don't know if I'm going to get to. Let me see if I can pull it out here. Just because I'm like mad at myself because someone did use it at my retreat. So I am glad somebody used it because you can tell from the color on the stamps there. But I thought it was so cute when it came out. Let me find the dies. And then I just haven't used it. But it is like a ski lift or just I forget what those are called, but where you, like if you go on an Alaskan cruise and you take the sky thing to go up the side of a mountain to the top and you get to look out, because it's like the whole, or like at the State Fair of Texas, the sky thing. I'm blanking out on what those are called now, but you know, you get in this little car and it's windows all around and it takes you up and over. So it's not a ski lift like just a little where they sit on a bench and it looks like you're going to fall off, in my opinion. I've never been skiing before. Gondola, Elaine says. Yay, Sandy. Thank you. Anyway, I just think it's so cute. Like such a cute idea. The stamped images are really large, way larger than you see on the front of my case here. They're obviously actual size in the catalog, so that's how big they are. But yeah, you have this gondola thing. You've got dies to cut out the stamped images. There's this really large, sort of like a snowy hill die. So it is going to cut out a little over 6 inches long, and on one end, 1 3/4 tall, and then it's 1 inch tall on the other side. So it obviously gets higher and lower. I guess, I don't know if snowbank is probably not the right word. Let me just cut out a piece of paper real quick. But it's going to, when it cuts it out, cuts out the entire section and it embosses it. Cut out this tree too. And there is a single tree that's solid, like not to match the stamped tree. And then there's other elements to die cut out, the gondola or details for the gondola, etc. There's a small tree. Okay, there are 2 trees in the stamp set, a small one and a larger one, which you can die cut out. And then just again, these pieces, like the thing the gondola hangs from on the wire. There's not a wire stamp though. That's interesting. Or die. Well, I don't know if wire is the right word, but you know what I mean? Whatever it's hanging from, there's not a stamp or die for that. Okay, I'm die cutting this out. I was being really lazy and I did this all at one time, so it literally, the plate didn't reach to the bottom of that tree. But you see the details in that snowy hill kind of thing. It's really large, so it'd be great for scrapbooking or card making. And I still may use it before the season is out. We'll see. But that's above it all. Page 40. So the dies will be reduced to $22.40. This one may save money. Let's see. $22.40 plus 20. $42.40. Yes, that's going to be cheaper than the bundle pricing. So you would want to buy those individually. And they are, the sale starts tomorrow. I've been getting so many texts today during this video, y'all. Okay, on page 41, the nested treat boxes are retiring. That is these boxes I showed earlier. They are very, very easy to assemble. It's a super thick cardboard type paper. It comes with the adhesive. You fold and then peel and stick. Super easy. Each box is 2 pieces. One fits inside the other. There's a little 1 inch half circle notch. So if you have a 1 inch circle punch, you can punch whatever paper you put on front of it, and it's the exact fit of that notch, which does come in it. They're going to be reduced tomorrow to $6.90 for 8 of them instead of $11.50. So I have a feeling that'll go fast because people will grab them up for classes and stuff, I think. But who knows? Who knows? But that could be something demonstrators buy first thing in the morning or at midnight. Who knows? Because actually that sale is going to go live at midnight, y'all. So if you wake up at 7 or 8 in the morning, you might be out of luck on some stuff. Thank you, Linda. Okay. She just reminded me about my samples, but some of these toward the back I don't have any samples of. So Precious Pine Cones on page 41 is retiring. It is what we call reversibles, where you can take the actual stamp and flip it upside down on your clear block and stamp the back side. And they're made to, they coordinate, but it's not an exact match usually. Although I don't know if this one is. Usually it's not exact. Like this one would not be exact where this leaf is like curved. But anyway, there's a really large, actually, these are not shown actual size. Do I have this? I've never used this one either yet. Yeah, these are way bigger than pictured here in the catalog. Ooh, maybe I need to use this. Dang. So remember, it's reversible, so you see more images in the catalog than you do here, but you just flip them upside down. So there is a really nice 2-inch tall pine cone, 1 3/4 inch tall pine cone, a couple of real thick, solid, by the way, you don't need to color these in. They're just thick and solid. Some real thick and solid sprig, like pine needle sprigs, but they're more uniform, just like branch on the left, branch on the right, branch on the left, branch on the right. We have a almost 2-inch tall one, and then a smaller 1 1/2, a little more than 1.5. There is a Jingle Bell image. There is this image right here. What is that? It's dots and a solid circle. I think you just use it as dots as a background, but you can make the circle and put the dots on it. I'm not sure about that. And then a few just other kinds of leaves, other kinds of solid leaves, no coloring needed, and a bow, a very pretty bow. No dies for this, so you would hand cut out any of that. Okay, so that's discounted. Okay, y'all, it was $22. Precious Pine Cones, which I really think is a sleeper that I should have been using, because now that I literally look on the inside of my case here, I'm like, oh, you're nice. $8.80. $8.80. Starting tomorrow, while supplies last. Dang. I should have made a card with that for today. Let's get on Pinterest and look at Precious Pine Cones. Okay, all about autumn. Some of this is retiring. Now, the stamp sets and dies are not just bundle pricing. Stamp sets and dies are carrying over, which is awesome because this is a great leaf set. A really, like, one of the nicer ones we've had over the last few years. Anyway, so the bundle pricing is retiring, but not individually. The adhesive back speckled dots will retire. The copper and natural ribbon trim combo will retire. We will still have the embossing folder and the oxidized paper. Now, all about autumn designer paper sold out quite a while ago, so you cannot get that anymore. I have some samples here. Actually, I have a lot from these leaves. So just keep in mind, all this paper not available, but you can still get ideas because you can die cut out those leaves with other designer papers. You may have this designer paper. This is the Halloween paper, no bones about it, which is still available currently. Other than the paper, the other stuff that's retiring is available right now, but we don't know how fast it will sell out. But I still want to show you these samples. There's the little speckled dots that are retiring. Super cute. Again, this one is with the no bones about it paper. And I'm sure you might, does anyone maybe have some fall paper in their stash? Let me know if you have any fall paper in your stash. I wonder if you do. This paper was awesome though. You can just stamp the leaves. Just stamp them. They have the veins. They look gorgeous. So, see, look at this one. No designer paper. All, oh my gosh, with the speckles. I mean, she's speckled. I can't get the shine to show, but there's Wink of Stella on there. Gorgeous. Die cut leaves. No bones about it paper. Sponging or blender brushing. This was one of my favorite ones I made. One of my favorite ones I made. This one too. So look at that. You can die cut the leaf out, emboss it with the tile, distressed tile embossing folder, which is not retiring. They put the veins on top of it. None of that's retiring, just the paper. Gorgeous. It's really pretty. And the distressed, what is it called? The oxidized copper is carrying over. So you can still get that paper, just not the designer paper. All right. There's that. Now, I am not including these samples in what I'm giving away. But if I get a special request, I'll do it. I just am telling you I'm giving away Christmas cards. So that's what I'm going to give you. So don't forget to get the Autumn Leaves bundle before you cannot get bundle pricing anymore, which is January 3rd. Okay, Fruitful Blessings is retiring. Is that what this is? No. I don't have any samples from this one, but it is a really pretty fall set. It's a bundle. You can get the dies for only $23. 23. I should be able to do this math in my head. So that would be $47. So this will be a better savings than the $51.25 bundle. So you can get the stamp set and the dies for $23. This is the one where you can die cut out a cob of corn. See? It's 2 dies, the top with the little holes missing in the corn and the bottom, and then the whatever that part of the husk that hangs off the top is. So you can also die cut out, of course, the stamped images and a few additional little images there. I think the images are really pretty. I'm just not super into coloring, so I just went with the leaves for fall. And it's weird. Like, I like coloring. I just don't like doing it for classes too much. So anyway, there you go. The Abundant Beauty masks. I can't remember if they're retiring, but they're on another page as well. Actually, they're right there. So they are retiring. Let me mark it here as well. Are they discounted? No. So they have the masks listed there on page 45, but let's go to page 46 because they're on another one as well. Page 46 is sorry, that's not what that is. Rustic Crate Bundle. So it's carrying over. You'll still be able to get the stamp set and the dies individually, but if you want that bundle pricing, you need to get it now to save your 10%. I have one sample from this. It literally cuts out this little crate, like a not a physical, but what am I trying to say? A standalone crate, or you can stamp sort of the front of the crate here, this nice wood grain image, and die cut that out. I don't think the person who made this, I don't own this bundle. I don't think they used the full crate stuff because there's a whole nother die right there to put together, I guess, to make, maybe it's a 3D crate. I honestly don't know. I'm not sure, y'all. But I see a handle here you can put on the crate. It looks super cute. It is very popular. I just didn't get it. Again, lots of coloring in. But what you can put in the crate, there's a pumpkins, corn, sunflowers image. There's poinsettias, so it can be Christmas. There's just like these wild, I don't know if they're wildflowers, but I don't know, some kind of plants growing up, different kinds, all in a row. They could all fit within this crate that you can stamp. And I'm sure the die cut one as well. All outlined so you can color them in. We have good things take time. Every day with you is better for you and blessed beyond measure. That's a good one. I might get that later since it's carrying over. And then So Sincere on page 47 is carrying over. So you don't really need to stress on that one right now, obviously, but it is a great, I have this one, just all occasion words. Thankful, birthday, proud, grateful, feel better, hope your day is a happy day, your kindness is appreciated, just love spending time with you, you're in my heart and prayers. So they picked a good one to carry over there and still be available. But the Abundant Beauty decorative masks are retiring. They are very popular from what I've seen. I did not buy them because I'm not much of a mask person, but the cards I've seen with it are, where's my hand? Amazing. You build up these sunflowers with piece by piece, adding layer of color after layer of color with the blending brushes. See? And this one, which I don't know who made this swap that I received, but she has, if y'all could just feel this, the paste we sell. What is that called? The paste, embossing paste. So the flowers are made of paste. The center is paste. The leaves are just blender brushed. It's gorgeous. It's also got glitter in it, which I don't remember if we sell a glitter paste now. So I'm not sure, I'm not 100 on how they made it, but it's gorgeous. So they're retiring. They're on page 47. Okay, Them Bones is a super awesome, fun Halloween set. I'm going to make sure. I don't know why I was thinking those dies were retired. Maybe they went not orderable for a minute and they came back. I'm just going to triple check. Them Bones. What is it? Oh, okay. The glow in the dark bats and ghost are gone, which we knew, but that's why it's saying the suite. You can't order the suite. But anyway, okay, so you can still get the dies. You can still get the stamp set, the glow in the dark paper, and the designer paper, but they are all retiring. The glow in the dark paper is going to be reduced to $5.60 starting tomorrow. It is awesome, by the way, to have glow in the dark for your Halloween cards and whatever else you might want it for. Herbs. Oh, that makes sense, Janet. Sorry, let's go backwards real quick. Janet says she thinks these are herbs. That makes perfect sense that you could have that in your little kitchen window or wherever. There's one right there where they use the herbs, but not in the box. But anyway, okay, back to Them Bones. So it's just the cutest Halloween thing. You've got grab it over here. Skeletons. The skeletons. I should have pulled out my. Where is it? Well, I can't find it. I should have pulled out my sampler I made with that one. It was so cute, and my scrapbook pages, but I did not, and they're deep buried now. Bag of bones. So you can stamp and die cut out the skeleton. Then you've got all the pieces to put the skeleton in any position you want. You've got hats, boots, cowboy hats. Some of it's with the dies. Skeleton dog, skeleton cat, bow tie, bat. It can be cuter. There's a rose. There's a beret. You can have like a little French skeleton. Not that you have to be French to wear a beret. Then from the dies, you can cut out a tombstone. Like a tomb, I guess. This thing here. Or a tombstone. A fence. Again, more clothes, hats, cowboy boots, cane, top hat. I think it's amazing, but it's retiring. I have a few samples here. So here's like the cowboy skeleton. Rustic crate is too cute and I didn't buy it. Julie, that's what I like when they carry it over. It's like, I didn't buy it, but now I have a chance. And I can, I don't have to rush and buy it. So I like your comment there on that. Here's the fence die. This is glow in the dark paper here. So, of course, kids would like that. Put the glow in the dark. On my sampler, we did the dog, I think, and the skeleton in glow in the dark. Didn't pull out the sampler. Unless it's up here, but I don't think it is. No. Okay, doesn't matter. This is just using that Them Bones designer paper. Here's the Them Bones designer paper. Sorry, right there and there. But on a birthday card for fall. Super cute here. This card is fancy. Okay, so those are the cards I have with Them Bones. So let me check. Yeah, the dies are going to be discounted. me do that math real quick. 33, 30, 20. So 53 versus 51. So it's going to be cheaper to buy the bundle if you want this one, if you want both. Now you could use these dies alone, make some really cute stuff too, but anyway, I probably want both though. Hello, Terry. Happy Thanksgiving week to you as well. On page 50, the Tricks and Treats bundle is retiring. I did not purchase this one just because I really only needed one Halloween. Plus, I got the pumpkins, and that was could be Halloween too. But anyway, Tricks and Treats bundle, and everything is retiring. It is a super cute Halloween bundle. What am I trying to say? Within the dies, you can make a little treat box. So that alone is a great, thing to have, basically. I'm pulling out my pumpkin samples here. But you can do also, there's a Frankenstein, a vampire, a ghost, a little bitty ghost, large face of Frankenstein and vampire. And these are like cute for little kids. A haunted house, no coloring involved. There's a little 3 tombstones image. Of course, dies for all this stuff. Apparently, is there a die for that? I don't know how they made these candy corns. I can't tell if that's... Oh, yeah, there's a candy corn die. OMG. See, I need to look at this stuff closer. 1, 2 dies right there, and you can make this little candy corn. Oh, that is too cute. And then we have Eek, Trick or Treat, some stars, some bats. It's pretty cute. Pretty cute. It's retiring, not discounted. Now over here, our pick of the patch bundle. The punch is gone. It's sold out, not coming back. So you can only get the stamp set. But the punch punched out 2 of the pumpkins out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pumpkins. It punched out 2 plus the stem and the leaf. That's it. So you could totally do this alone and hand cut them out. Super cute. Solid pumpkins. No need to color in. That's my style. You can add a jack-o'-lantern face or not. There's little dots, accent, background. There's a tree trunk with no leaves on it, like a Charlie Brown tree. There's a couple of vine images for your pumpkins. Couple of different leaves. One fits the punch, which is no longer available. A black crow bird. And then Cutie Pie, Happy Halloween. Thanks so much. You're the pick of the patch, and a harvest of blessings. So here's some samples with using all these products, maybe combined with other stuff. Like here's the leaf dies. And of course that's the punch, but you could just stamp a pumpkin instead, hand cut it out and put it on there. This one I love, again, the non-traditional colors when people do that. I think that's a gift card holder. I just think it's so cute. So the pumpkin is in more pastel-y colors there. And they use the smiley face from the one y'all have to get to take my bingo, Sending Cheer. This one is whatever. I don't know what these kind of cards are called, but it's that fun fold. And then that one. Some of these are from team meetings. Some are from events I've done. Some are just like team swaps and stuff. I mean, and not team swaps, whatever. They're just from different things. That was card class, I think. There's that No Bones, or the Bag of Bones designer paper, whatever it's called. No bones about it. Now I'm confused on what it's called. Okay, there's pumpkin. Pick of the patch. Retiring. Then we have Garden Walk. Sadly, it's retiring. Let me see. Is the whole thing? Yes. Wait. What was... Oh, the punch is carrying over. Thank goodness. Okay, so Garden Walk is the suite name. It's all of these products. I showed you this paper earlier on the cards, the Christmas cards Alejandra and I made. But anyway, I have some samples here. So Modern Garden Walk is, there's a stamp set, which is all of these flowers that you can layer on top of each other or not, and hand cut out, no dyes, and make all kinds of scenes and stuff. And I have several samples to show you here. There is one Christmas greeting, as well as best wishes, enjoy your day, it's your birthday, etc. The punch, the modern oval punch, will carry over, but the stamp set will not. So if you did want to save 10% and get both, you want to get that bundle before the stamp set sells out or before the catalog goes out. Also, by the way, for some reason, the last few years, the retiring stamp sets sell out so fast. Not every single one, obviously, but that is a danger, that the stamp sets could sell out faster than you might think they would. So just know that I've warned you on that. Okay, so we've got modern garden. Sorry, what else? The blooming pearls will carry over. Thank goodness, they're gorgeous. I love them, so don't worry on those. But the Calypso Coral braided linen trim and Garden Walk designer papers also will retire. The Calypso Coral is really nice. I wish it was carrying over because it would match something I'm using next month in a class, but I'm too scared to use it, not knowing if it's going to sell out. So I really like this trim, Calypso Coral. So if you want that, grab it before it sells out. And then on my samples here, so this one obviously is a Christmas card with the poinsettia leaves that come in the set. And so it's with the joyful designer paper there, but and a different greeting actually, but there's the flowers from this set. Okay, and then this one is a winter birthday card using the poinsettia image from the set in blue, and it is what was I going to say? Different designer paper. I think the rest of these use the the Garden Walk designer paper. So, which is like Poppy Parade, Calypso Coral, Wild Wheat, Mossy Meadow, Garden Green, and Pretty Peacock. There may be some other colors in there. If you remember when I did this class, I combined this with the Paper Florist dies. Some of these are swaps I've received. It's just really pretty. I love the designer paper. It's just very pleasing to the eye, the colors. I love Poppy Parade now so much. I didn't used to care for it one way or the other. It was just whatever, but now I love Poppy Parade. Nice and simple, but gorgeous. Okay, so there's that one. Here it is again, just as I believe I already showed you, in larger on page 54. Page 55, More Wishes is carrying over, so yay, that is one we don't have to be worried about right now. And it's pretty much all Christmas greetings. Well, there's New Year and love, but it's kind of Christmassy, but it's great, just words. And then Translucent Florals is carrying over. It's a bundle, and it the bundle. You are going to want to get the bundle pricing before it goes out. And then don't forget to grab, before it sells out, this designer paper. It's While Supplies Last in our online store. Let me find the name of it real quick. It's somewhere else. I can never think of the name. It doesn't have the word translucent in it. It's a different name. Can't think of it. Here it is. Mine is right here. I pulled mine out because this is what I'm going to use for my club next month. I pulled my designer paper out. Delightful Floral. Get that before it sells out. Or you can sign up for my club and you'll get at least a half a pack with that. So, carrying over, but the bundle pricing is not. That's Translucent Florals. And we have, I think here towards the end, I only have a couple more samples. And I think we're almost done anyway. But Medley Mix on page 57 is retiring. This is the one that matches our 2 punches. You can get both of them in one for one price. Whose names now I can't think of, but they're in the annual catalog, these 2 punches here. And I might have it. I haven't used it yet, but I thought it was so cute when it came out. Like, I think these images actually are even cuter than the ones in the catalog that match those punches. So Medley Mix, check it out. It is retiring, and while supplies last, starting tomorrow. Light the Sky bundle is retiring, but it is, sorry. Let me rephrase that. It is not retiring. It will become an online exclusive product, but the bundle pricing is retiring. And that is page 58. It's fireworks, which I love. Of course, I'm going to be using that for the new year, for my new year projects. So you have literally 7 firework images that you can mix and match, stack on top of each other, do alone, and then dies to cut out fireworks as well. Wishing you a happy new year. Let's celebrate, and yay, and then congratulations on your big day. So I think that's awesome. I love a good New Year's stamp set, and July 4th if you're in the US, July 4th. Or even if you want to do a Disney scrapbook, because I'm sure you went and saw fireworks at Disney. Okay, so get that one, get the bundle before it retires. Always With Me is carrying over. That will be in the new catalog and available once this one ends. Page 59, and it is moms and daughters. So a mom fixed on her knees from the side with her daughter sitting in her lap, putting her hair in a ponytail. A mom from the back. You don't actually see anyone's faces in these images, really. Anyway, carrying one daughter on her hip and holding the hand of the other, and then a mom holding a daughter, like how you pick up a kid. That's like a 3 or 4-year-old right there. And the kid is holding a present in its hand. It's a girl, though. I mean, I think it's mother daughters. Okay, I am who I am because of you. Love you. You are the greatest gift. First, my mother, forever my friend, and joy. And those are all outline images you would want to color in. Okay, whale watching on page 60 is retiring. It's a bunch of whales, some ocean water. Anybody buy this one? Let me know. That's retiring. Oh, right here, Cheery Patterns embossing folders are retiring. These are 2 of the skinny embossing folders for one price. The price is $7.65, and it is, I bought these and I never used them. They are cute. There's one with like lines, like swirly, what's the word, curvy lines. Here it is. That are, it's like, what is the word? The lines are not solid. It's like an embossed line, but then skip spaces between where there's no embossing, and then another row and another row and another row. Wavy lines. And then this other one is different sizes of outline circles that it embosses all over. They're not perfect circles. They both are really cute. I just never found a project I was making to use them on. So we'll see if I do before it ends. But they're going to be discounted to $7.65 for the 2 folders. Cheery Patterns, page 60. Throughout the year will become an online exclusive. Another great all occasion stamp set. You mean so much to me. Best of luck. Be my Valentine. Trick or treat. Thank you. Cheers to you and the new year. Happiest of birthdays. Happy Easter and happy holidays. So that's a great one, but it'll still remain available for at least a while online. It just means it won't be printed in a catalog. Page 62, Years to Celebrate is retiring. It is discounted all the way down to $11.40. It's super cute. It's like the blower things you get at birthday parties, several of those, and then like the streamer things that would come out the other end or almost like an air image that would come out, confetti, the part you put your mouth on. There's a couple of different ones of those you can stamp. And then we have happy birthday to you, happy new year, let's party, and congrats. $11.40. It's a great stamp set. I just think it wasn't in the right catalog probably because it's like all birthday and we're thinking about Christmas and stuff in this book probably. And then, so that's $11.40 while supplies last because it'll become real popular when it's that cheap. And then these are the classic gift card envelopes. Classic gift card envelopes. Literally, it's an envelope that is perfectly sized to fit a gift card in it. It has an ornate flap on the end. It's like the flap is on, you would, if you set it out in front of you, portrait, the flap is on top instead of being on the side. And it's a little ornate flap, and then there's a little slit to slide that down into if it's a gift card. So it's white. You could stamp it. You could glue it inside or outside or anywhere on a project. It's perfectly fit to hold a gift card. You get 20 of them in a pack for the reduced price will be $4.20. $4.20. Very easy to decorate. And then the Cheers to the Season stamp set on page 63 is retiring. It was $25. It's going to be reduced to $17.50. It's a really pretty set. I just used it in my card class, but I don't have those samples where I can show you. But it just stamps these, what's a set of 5 stamps. 4 of them are images. One is 3 Christmas ornaments. Each ornament says a different word, 'tis the season. And then it looks like a paintbrush stroke behind them with, and then etched out of that is little twigs and stuff. And then there's dots around it. But each ornament is solid. And when you stamp it, 'tis the season will be whatever color your paper is. So that's how every single image in this set is. But there's a lot of detail in it considering it's solid and you don't have to color anything in. So the next one is a 3 1/4 inch tall glass, wine glass. It might be a specific type of drink glass, but it's like alcoholic drink. And it says cheers. Then there's a nice big leaf with veins and stuff, 2 1/2 inches tall that says so thankful. Then there's just a brush stroke of the watercolor type image with dots in it. And then literally an image of some kind of large watercolory dots. So discounted to $17.50. It's really cute. Check it out on Pinterest. Stampin' Up! Cheers to the Season to see some examples of how it was used so you can grab it at that sale price. The Deckled Circle dies will become an online exclusive, so they will carry over at least for now. But when we hear the word online exclusive, that means there's no guarantee. It could be here for 10 years or 6 months or 1 month. Like, we don't know. I think it'll stay around for a while, but who knows? Almost to the end here, the Curved Occasion stamp set on page 64 is, the stamp set is retiring. It is going to be discounted to $18, I think from $20. So $2 off there. But it's really cute. It has a convertible Volkswagen Bug outline images you can color in. One single roller skate, like from the 70s style. A bouquet of flowers with paper around them and a bow. Sort of like wedding cake style cake on a cake plate with flowers on top and 3 candles. It's a really tall cake. And then a disco ball, which is a super cute image. It's like a, I don't know if that's a 1 stamp or 2. I don't have this set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, I think it's 1 image. It's a string and then the ball attached to it. And then there's little stars outside of the ball. So long story short, if you just wanted the ball only, you would have to punch or hand cut it out or die cut it out. Anyway, so we got all those, and then lots of words. Make today yours. Congratulations. Oh, what happy news. Miss you. Thanks a million. Happy birthday. You're great. Happy dance from all of us. Warm welcome. So you can still get that discounted to $18 while supplies last. There is a punch that this was bundled with. I don't know why they picture things hanging off the page. Like, it makes no sense. But it is a curved label punch. It is carrying over. It'll still be available. You can get the bundle until the stamp set sells out. You can still get the bundle pricing to get both, which, let's see, 18 and 22 is $40. So the bundle will be cheaper if you want both. But in that curved label, it's just literally a curved label. There's 3 greetings in the stamp set that fit it. They're curved. Miss you. Thanks a million and happy birthday. Okay. And it is photopolymer, so I don't know if you can curve the other words to fit. And then also on page 65 is the Warmest Heart bundle. Retiring, super discounted. It is a thermos stamp set. It's a thermos. It's super cute. It's just kind of specific, but you know how the kids put the stickers on their water bottle? They should have made it a water bottle. Maybe that would have been better, because they have these stickers like people put on their water bottles as stamped images here. A sun, a little like half oval scene where it's like almost looks like stained glass. It's got trees at the bottom, sun at the top, mountains in the middle. Y'all know the image, right? Hey, Cindy. A circle with a moon and star. I mean, mountains and moon and stars. A rainbow. You know, some flowers. You can also stamp a sort of plaid image on the front of the thermos instead of the stickers. It's got "You warm my heart, get well soon, and thanks." It's really cute. They should have put a water bottle in there, though. Here's a sample that my friend, I think Sandy, made this with fall colors. Long story short, you can get the stamp set for $10.80. You can get the dies for $16.20. That's $27 for both, which is a $13.50 savings off the bundle price. That starts tomorrow while supplies last. And that is the end, my friends. I hope I didn't miss anything. I'm going to look real quick. Just here, but thank you guys for tuning in. Cindy, you got literally the very end. Yeah, Snowflake Sky, Distress Tile are staying, and on embossing folders, the Stars at Night Hybrid, the Cheery Patterns, and Christmas Tidings are retiring. So I did catch all those. Did I catch everything here? I'm thinking of those things that are like hidden on the pages. I think I did. The mask we talked about. I think we hit every embellishment. All of the punches. Snowflakes is staying. Pick of the Patch is going. Modern Oval. Curved Label is staying. Very Cute is retiring. So yeah, I think I might, maybe, knock on wood, not have missed anything this year. Or this time, whatever. But that is my walkthrough for y'all of the holiday catalog. What is retiring? I hope this has been helpful. It went longer than I thought it would, considering it's a mini catalog. So, wait till the annual happens. But yes, girl, I'm gonna get that chili, Linda. But I mean more for y'all that it took longer than I thought it would, because I'm like, oh my gosh. Anyway, tomorrow probably will be maybe a shorter video, like not short, y'all know me, but it might be a little shorter because I intend to just kind of get on, talk about my special, and get to stamping instead of going over all my classes like I usually do. So make sure you set your alarms and come back on tomorrow, Tuesday the 21st at 9 a.m. Central, Facebook, YouTube, etc. Roth, you are welcome. Thank you for saying that. And I'll be just making some projects tomorrow, and then also Wednesday and Thursday, same thing, making projects. So if y'all have any questions in the meantime, let me know. The sale starts at midnight. Let me throw this on the screen real quick, even though you know, which the sale honestly, there's not a ton of, in quantity wise, there's not a ton of products on sale. The ones that are on sale, it's great to take advantage of. It's just not like 50% of the catalog is on sale. But the while supplies last starts at midnight too, and that can get people to sort of order in a frenzy, and maybe what you wanted is gone. So who knows what's going to happen. And some people may take advantage of stuff today to avoid that happening tomorrow. But that's when it's going to all happen. So make sure if you want something, do it. You know what I mean? You know what to do. You know what to do. And I'm trying to see it. Oh, and I just want to remind y'all again. So I feel stupid because I have these mistakes on this graphic, but I'm going to put it up anyway, and I'll talk about the mistakes. Just to remind you, if you want to get some free Christmas cards from me today, they are the cards I showed today. It's today through November 20th. It's Saturday. What is wrong? Yes, the 25th. Today through November 25th. Place your online orders. 25 or more gets the class packet. 50 or more gets not the gold and silver trim, but the festive, what did I call them? Faceted Gems Trio Pack free. And then at 75 or more, you get 5 Christmas samples from the cards I just showed you. 100 or more is 10, 125 or more is 15, and 150 or more is 20. And at 150, that's where you don't use the host code. So any questions, let me know. Here's those faceted gems. And I'm going to fix all my graphics for tomorrow. So hopefully. Don't hold me too hard to that. But I'm going to try. Everyone have a great day. And